Alright, that run was kind of scuffed, but it was good enough. So, I'm going to briefly explain all of the shit that I did and talk about a couple extra things that I think are definitely viable for this fight. So, to go over my equipment quickly, I'm using a +9 Blades of the Phoenix, which I got by just killing Almavaro. I'm using a Scythe of the Restless Spirits. It doesn't matter what the level is, the only reason I have the Scythe is just to destroy projectiles, as you saw me doing in Death's Ultimate. I'm using the Energy Shield just because it's a shield that I have, it's a shield that I can equip. When I'm using the Spear build, which I prefer, the Ione Spear is non-elemental, which means the Energy Shield is better. Aura of Blood helps keep me healthy because I'm bad at parrying. Decrepit Plume because it's just very good. Then I've got a +8 Consumed Knight's Helm, which I don't even remember where I got. +9 Cloak of Darkness and +9 Dark Leather Boots. Both of these are from bosses. Realistically, I believe this can be traded out for the Executioner's Hood, or if you have access to it, the legendary stuff is better. So I'm running a Soldier Assassin multiclass. The most important things I have are Soul Trigger, which you saw me using, Parrying Mastery. If I actually could parry, that would be helpful. Soul Block, I guess, kind of comes in both handy and unhelpful because Death steals your anima. This is technically good with the Assassin Kit, but I don't ever really find it comes into play. I use the 4th ability slot a lot. Max Soul Energy increased by 30, both helpful and unhelpful. As far as the Soldier Tree goes, I've got the resistances down here. I've got Soul Crash Haste, which I didn't really use. Perfect Block Haste was really important. You saw me using that to help reduce my cooldowns a lot. Steadfast, again, being shield broken, I intentionally shield break against the orb, and then by recovering, I'm able to get in to deal damage quicker, which is how I'm able to basically one-cycle it. This, of course, is just one of the best skills that Soldier has. I didn't care about this one, but Safeguard is super fucking important, just because having the ability to block, and it means that you have way more lenience if you don't perfect block. As far as the Assassin tree goes, I have the Circle of Haste, which doesn't really do that much, but it helps a little. Assassin Reflection, you saw me use to destroy the orbs, or the projectiles in the orb. Gouge Mastery definitely helps. This ability just has such a ridiculously long cooldown, but being able to stagger death an extra time, you would see me combo by blinking in, gouging, and then getting off the devastation, whatever it is, assassinate. Keep rolling, never hurts. Improved gouge you see me use against the Valkyries in order to help combo them down. Dagger Roll Fury doesn't really do anything. And then in the advanced tree, I've just got a couple points here and there, but this one's kind of important, Crash Dodge, but really none of these are super important. As far as other tactics to use, because Unyielding Strike consumes all of your soul energy, it's a really effective skill against death. It's got a low cooldown at 6 seconds, which means that it's up basically all the time. And if you just replace the Scythe in this build, which all I was using was to destroy projectiles, with the Axe, which is going to have a very similar air attack, but slightly less AoE, and then add on Unyielding Strike, you'll have a really consistent way to drain your anima before death can steal much of anything. You'll notice I wasn't using Piercing Light, and that's because I'm not a filthy cheeser, and I don't abide by the meta in doing this, and it makes my life a lot harder, and it took me about 25 tries to do this, but I don't give a shit. Otherwise, definitely I think parrying more can help, just because it gives you a little more healing that the Aura of Blood doesn't. In a couple of these runs where I was trying, I used the parry to get myself back up above Aura of Blood threshold, but really this fight just does not have much room to parry. it's a lot easier to perfect block just because death attacks so quickly and with 2 attacks coming in quick succession. I think that's about it, so if you have any other questions, please let me know. Hopefully this video will get uploaded fairly quickly, but we'll see about that.